We wanted to give y'all a 6-month update.
See the chicken behind us?
Yeah, the chicken we got the chicken back there. So we want to give y'all a 6-month update of where we at, like if we got any regrets, how we, everything we doing, just to kind of give y'all a update of what's going on. Y'all been sending a lot of our farming videos, my wife, beautiful food.
That's right.
But we just want to say, tell y'all what's going on. All right?
Okay.
All right, so number one.
Hold on. First of all, I don't know if y'all can see it behind us, but we'll move the camera in a few minutes. I'll give you another angle. But it's so beautiful out here. We did our garden right here. And he just got off the tractor he was grading the land to plant more. I don't know what we're going to do over there, but he's always doing something out here.
Yeah, I graded it over there. I took it and graded it down because I want to use another side of it to be a garden. And I also want the water to flow, but anyway, that's something else we can have in another video. But anyway, I want to tell you, so the biggest thing for the question, the biggest adjustment you had to make moving down here, what you think?
Uber Eats.
Ain't no oh yeah, for sure. Oh, listen.
Uber Eats.
Woo, boy, ain't no
Instacart.
Ain't no food places. Ain't no all that.
Hold on. The biggest adjustment I had to make was I can't find any of my
creamer.
Almond Joy creamer, y'all.
Coffee creamer.
Nobody have my coffee creamer. Almond Joy.
Yeah, that's real. So that's the 100% food places. Ain't no food place. This is the food place.
Right, that's why I be cooking.
Yeah, that's why.
I really like it. I really like cooking. So in the city, I really didn't like it. Maybe because we had all those options.
Yeah.
But now I like
Chipotle, Moe's.
My favorite one was the one down the street we used to get with the pita bread.
Oh yeah. I forget the name of that place.
Think of it,
I ain't like that place too. I like the steak place we used to go to. I
like that too. But I like the other place with my pita bread.
Yeah, that was good. But yeah, so the biggest thing is food places.
Yeah.
Ain't no food places like.
I am the Uber Eats.
Yeah, this is the food place right here.
I think I cook a little bit better than Uber Eats.
And truthfully, I've been enjoying it because the food been wonderful. We've been having good, wholesome meals. Everything she makes, she gonna try to make. She make it right then and there. Ain't doing all no extra stuff. She make it, so we know at least what we putting together and what we eat, how much salt we putting in it, and all that.
And he used to be big on. He didn't want leftovers, but now he want leftovers.
You gotta have leftovers.
Right, and we freeze it. So he hated leftovers.
Look, you gotta have leftovers because ain't no Chipotle. We got a Zaxby's in this town, and the rest of that stuff fried. If you don't eat fried crazy, then you might as well go on.
They got a Chinese buffet in there that's pretty good. It depends on when you catch them, but I like them.
It's all right.
I like them. Depends on what time of day
everything in there pretty much fried, though. They got fried stuff. So, if you ain't ready to fry. But anyway, the food places, for me, has been the routine.
All right.
So since I lost my job back in 2019, I've been working for myself, and I had to create my own routine with the business, going to work, we getting up, going. So we created our own routine, but it's kind of like at your own leisure. So now having this doggone farm and these animals, I got a legit for real routine because you got to get up in the morning. The dogs will start barking. You got to get the dogs out. The cows will come to the fence and moo at you moo. You let the chickens out and all the different stuff, water the garden. So the routine been pretty much good for me. I like that because it give me structure. My days go by faster. I'm not bored because I say, I'm pretty much ADHD. I ain't gonna say, I don't know the right word.
No, ain't pretty much.
But I'm hyper to death.
No, he's severe ADHD.
Yeah, I'm super hyper, y'all. So I have to have stuff to do, you know what I mean? So that's one of the things this is giving me structure. I got to run this chicken up here. This chicken every night decides she don't want to go. So I'm gonna have to run her up there and got to put the dogs up, get them out the pen. So,
but hold on, so he's severe ADHD. He always been like that. But I think after I turn 40 or something, I'm OCD.
Yeah.
I get on his nerves. Hold on, I'm gonna put it up.
We gonna get it right. We gonna get it right. But yeah, so that's been the biggest adjustment for us. One of the biggest adjustments.
Right. Everything else is nothing because when we sold our house last year, I told him I always wanted to stay in a high rise where everything is. So we got an apartment in Buckhead, right?
Yeah.
And so
it was a super nice apartment.
It was super nice. But I'd rather, even before we got all our furniture out of the house, out of the apartment in Buckhead, I would rather be here.
Yeah,
that was so nice.
So we left Stone Mountain, got the place in Atlanta, and then we ended up getting this place, stumbled upon it. not stumble, but her due
No.
diligence.
Yeah,
like
'cause I'm a researcher. I found
she
it, y'all.
stayed, like literally, Risa stayed on top of it every single day. I'll be at work, Risa calling me, what you think
I'm
about this
very
play? What you
persistent.
think about this play? What you think about this play? I mean, for real. And it's a headache at the time.
Yeah, he used
but
to get tired of me. Come on now.
yeah, but she found this, and I said, "Ooh, I really like to live there." It was off the market though. That's how she found it, and I was like,
It was
"Man."
under contract.
It was under contract. I
Right.
said, "Man, that place nice," and left it alone. Another heartbreak.
And when we decided not to get the one in Milner,
Ooh, Menlo.
Menlo
So
up,
glad
up
we didn't
north.
get that place.
When we pulled out of that one, I just started back researching. I was
Right.
looking, I was like, oh man, this one is off market. So he was like,
Yeah.
run it. So I called my cousin Teresa, and she came. I think we came that day.
Man, we got downhill, and the man was like, he was a butthole. He was like, nah, I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to talk. This what it is. This
Yeah,
like
we didn't have an
earnest
inspection. He did inspection.
I
He
did
crawled
the
up under the
inspection.
house.
I got up on the house with the flashlight.
Right.
I did everything trying to see, because they, right at the time when we were buying, I don't know what the market like now, they remove all appraisal and due diligence. Like you'll have a 3-day due diligence, like
Right.
a 2-day due diligence. You have to do that, meaning you got 2 days to figure out if anything
Right.
wrong with the house. And you do have to do that to be competitive, you know. So that's what I did. I got up on there, looked at it, and I think we submitted an offer that day.
That day.
That day, and only contingency they came back, how I knew we got it was when they came back and said, "No, y'all got to give us more earnest money." At that point,
Right.
I said, "We got it." So
we had to give more earnest money, and if we wanted inspection, we could not submit our
Right.
offer until we had
the
the
inspection. So
inspection.
they took our earnest money. We said, "No, lock them in," because from what I saw, I know after dealing with Murphy, that house in Stone Mountain, I know whatever it is in here, we can figure this out. Like we can figure this out. So
And so one thing I've learned with him, with me on a lower spectrum, but with him on a greater spectrum is, we came out here, I was like, look at this house, right? And he was like, you gotta have vision.
You gotta see.
So he didn't really have to sell me on that, because, you know, we remodeled our first house, and,
Right.
and when we bought that, oh my God, it was something else.
was a dump, yeah.
Right, that's his word, it was a dump.
It was a dump,
And so
yeah.
it took us a minute, but we remodeled it, it was beautiful.
Right.
And so we sold that for like
made some money on it.
a lot of it. For
And we
way
caught the
more.
market just right.
Right.
Because there's no way we supposed to got that kind of money for that house in that area. But
Right.
praise be to God. Like,
So with this house, he was like, you got to have vision. So he didn't have
gotta
to
see
sell
it.
me on that,
Yeah.
because I already knew that, you know, with anybody, not just me and him, whatever, 2 people or 1 person, you have vision, you can
Right.
make anything beautiful. And this
Beautiful.
house is so
Yeah.
beautiful. Like, I love it.
yeah,
like,
we'll give you a walk around.
Right.
We haven't shown y'all the inside of the things we've done,
Right.
but we'll let y'all see that too.
right, but the inside is like comparable, because what he said was the luxury that we had after we remodeled our house in Stone Mountain, and then the high rise that we moved into in Buckhead.
Yeah.
He was like, this house is gonna give you the same vibe.
Yeah.
And so it gives the even better vibe.
Yeah.
It's better.
Luxury. But
Yeah,
that just comes
it's
from
awesome.
exposure, being
Right.
exposed to different levels of stuff, and then you know how to. That's why exposure is so important. If you don't really go get around certain stuff, you don't know how to build up to it. So
Right.
you know you ain't got no roadmap. You don't know nothing. So that's what's a good thing.
But that's what a lot of people fail at, because you see something that it may not be. That's
Yeah.
in relationships. That's in things. You see something that may not be the way you want it to be right then, but you
Right.
have to put some work in.
You gotta have some vision.
Because we've been out here, how long?
6 months.
6 months. We've been
6
actively
months.
staying out here.
Not no 6 months.
Not 6 months.
Not 6
when we
months.
bought the Duke and Battle.
We got
Duke and Battle.
I gotta look it up, but now we haven't lived.
April.
Yeah, we
April,
went back
May,
and
June,
forth
July, August,
between Atlanta and here, spending more time in Atlanta than here.
Right.
And then finally,
When we got Duke and Battle,
we got the dogs.
We had to stay,
and
right.
it felt like in the beginning it felt rough, but we got some flooring and we just started painting.
Right.
And I'm gonna let y'all see the house, but we put countertops in. That was a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
We put countertops in. We put floors down, baseboards, paneling. Like we really started doing, but we did it with our hands.
Right.
We didn't pay nobody to do it. We did it ourselves. So
The only thing we paid for the porch.
the porch,
porch, but the inside
that's
of the house is
construction
all
right there. Yeah,
what
that's
we did.
construction. With all the trim work, all the doggone making it nice, we did on the inside.
Yeah.
You know, but but that's been a big deal. But I like it here. The big adjustment. I love the routine. Do I have any regrets? I don't personally have any regrets about leaving the city.
No, I hate going. So
Yeah, I don't have
the
any
biggest
regrets.
thing is crime is something else too there,
Right.
but the traffic is oh,
my
my
God.
God. Like you can leave
Yeah.
here and go into town, it's like nothing.
Oh man! Oh, so our neighbors, if y'all hear that in the back, we got a rodeo in the back.
Right,
and,
they having fun.
And our next neighbors over there, he rented a big slide for his children, them big inflatable ones. So they was out there having some kind of event. I don't know if they still having it today, but it was a gang of cars
They having
out
fun.
there.
I love it.
Yeah, so everybody out here got all this
I
land.
came out here and started dancing.
So they be doing big stuff like brother having like a rodeo over there. They having like a big slide over there. So yeah, that's the biggest thing about having a lot of space. But nah, man, the city, man. Unfortunately, man, it's not really a good place to live anymore. It's just really not. With all the opportunities and the remote opportunities in the world now, a person with a great internet connection can pretty much work wherever they want to work if they hook up with the right company. So unless you just like that city life, that city style life, for me, I'm not a proponent of the city anymore, being that I grew up in one. I love the challenge of a farm. I'm gonna let y'all see, I just did work, like I'm a little garden, if y'all could see it, but I got cows and stuff, and it's just trying to figure that out, my pastures and everything I'm dealing with. So it's cool, man.
I love it. I grew up in the country.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah.
I grew up in the country, but we didn't have a farm. So we had chicken, but we didn't have a farm. My cousins had goats and sheep and stuff, but down the road, but we had chicken. But I don't really remember I do remember the chicken, but I didn't do nothing with the chicken.
Yeah.
Those are our friends that one day we were eating and I got depressed, but I'm not gonna be depressed this time because we're gonna eat the chicken.
Farm, man. So yeah, the doggone farm, putting the farm together, got all the different projects. Y'all can follow along. We doing it on Facebook. We need to get started pumping back on YouTube, but I don't know. YouTube take more work than Facebook, but yeah, man. But yeah, I just wanted to come back and connect. We love it. It's been 6 months. We did a lot of work within 6 months. We doing okay. We're happy. Like this one, I can't say one of the, I think this may be the happiest time of my life. I ain't gonna say one of the, but
one of the happiest.
Nah, it's been like the happiest time. Yeah. Oh, for sure, forgot about that time.
With it.
Nah, I can't. But anyway.
Yeah, nah, but
this is a beautiful time in life, man. Being able to live like you want to live, that stress. Like
I love it.
No stress.
I love
and
it.
It's just all
so
blessing.
And then it's nothing like too when all of our kids hadn't had the opportunity to come down here yet, but when they come and bring the grandkids,
and they
like
got space.
And they got space, they run. or even the kids, they get on the tractor and be like, come on, let me.
Ain't nobody like,
right.
Like it's space. Like when we stayed all crowded up in the city, you know, people got on each other's nerves. And when you got space, it ain't really like that. It's just folks over here doing stuff. You don't even know they still here. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's the beauty part about having space. It only gets greater, man. Praise be to God. From here, I ain't gonna make no bogus moves.
Glory to God.
Glory to God. I ain't gonna make no bogus moves. We're gonna upgrade from here, God willing. But I believe 100% we on the right track and the right path to do that. And then on top of that, I got a great partner who not afraid. You not afraid.
I'm ready.
And you not, so she not the talk me down type of woman.
I'm gonna push you.
And that's the goodest thing. That's been one of the blessings for me because I'm married to somebody who not the talk you down kind. You know, it's a lot of people I know that got spouses that talk them down when they start talking their ideas and dreams. Risa not one of those, and I'm not one of those. I'm the kind of person that you tell me your dream, I'm like, shoot, what we need to do? Let's figure it out. I'm on you about it, you know.
Right. When we sold our house, we was in the process of selling the house in Stone Mountain.
Right.
And we didn't know exactly where we were gonna stay right then. You know, we had the office in Norcross. So the business office, we were like, whatever.
We gotta stay in there.
Right. So I was like, it don't even matter where I'm at. As long as if we have a cardboard box, we're gonna I stay in the cardboard box with you. I stay in this office with you. We could put our bed up in one of these office rooms.
I tried that on
it don't
one
even
weekend.
Matter.
Look.
Hold on, I said it don't matter as long we'll go. But hold on. But he was this big talk, right? We take a shower at the gym. We had a gym.
We're gonna take a shower at the gym. Then we'll live in the.
And I was like, let's go. So then he was like, we tried to stay. He would want to sleep out there one night. He was like, let's go. We got to go. I'm like, no, I'm with it. Let's go.
I slept in there.
He was like,
no, we got to figure something out.
No, but he was on a blow-up mattress, though. It might have been different.
Yeah, your neck wake up bad. Like, no.
He's like, oh, no, it's over. We can't do that now.
But the apartment was dope, though. At the end of the day, even how we ended, man, that was dope, man. Living like that. I'm glad we out of it, man.
Yeah.
We got completely out of it. They let us
That's by the grace of God, because our lease was supposed to be up in January. But and that was a big bill.
That was a big bill, but them people, they let us out that lease, man, 100%. All we had to do, sign some paper, pay the rent, we out. You know what I mean?
Pay an extra month rent. We had just paid rent.
We had just paid rent. Pay another month, the rent coming up. And that was it, man. And shoot, they let us out of it. You know, and that was, man, woo, but it was a great experience. Living up there, I know I don't want that now. Because it's hard to say what you don't want if
But
you
so
never
one
done
thing
it.
I love about Larry is that if I say something, then because we
Yeah.
didn't have to do that. He from Atlanta. He born and great in hospital.
Yeah.
And so he lived in Atlanta most of his life.
For real.
And so I said, when we sell our house, I want to have the experience of living in a high rise.
I did too, though.
Right.
Mhm.
And so
Yeah.
we rented the apartment in Buckhead and we had that experience. And
That
it was
was
an
dope.
awesome
Yeah, it
experience.
was
We
dope.
had a good view.
Hey,
It
that
was
was
beautiful.
dope.
So
Hey, no, for real though. That was hard. That was hard. Like that was
all the amenities,
Yeah,
it
that
had a
was
sky
hard.
lounge.
It's over with
it had
now,
everything.
but dang.
But
Yeah.
so we've been out here. We got the dogs in April.
Yeah.
I think it was April. But so and before then we would come every weekend. But since we had the dogs, we still been here. We
Yeah.
could have been. Well, we've been paying rent since April.
But they been tearing me
Right.
up. Well,
But we hadn't been up there. I think we went over there. I went one time because I had to get I had a doctor's appointment
look.
and get my hair done. So I went one night and spent the night.
God.
I think he spent the night one night.
God favors me.
I'm like, I
hey, look,
miss the
God let
country.
me out that mud, boy.
Yeah.
We got out of it. I mean, we literally, we worked it. So I ain't even gonna go into details because I had kind of drugged them a little bit. But shoot, I don't get that.
Yeah, you gonna keep your review up?
No, I took my review down. You know what I mean? Them folk came through for me. I ain't finna try to drag them people. But yeah, so that's been a big deal, man. Working with all this land. I'm finna get ready to start back on my weight routine. I'm finna pull my weights back out because
Yeah, me too, me get buff. What you think about that?
I don't know about the buff, but I think we could just lift the weight, stay toned. Cause I ain't lifting probably like a good 6
Yeah, I've been working
months.
on my arms. They coming down,
Yeah.
so I gotta get
my
these arms
joints
down.
starting. Yeah, now I think I'm gonna pull the
You gotta
seat back.
spot me.
Yeah, and we just work it, man. I'm
Yeah.
gonna pull those back out. But working on this form, exercise, man. It's a lot of cardio, getting off drag and stuff. But it's pretty dope, man. I'm enjoying it. I'm so awesome. God's so awesome. Not I'm so awesome that I'm just waiting to see what's next.
Right.
Like for real. Like I know something bigger coming. Like this is like a stop ground right here. Like,
So we gonna say it now, but he already voiced what our next move gonna be. Not saying because if I say something, he do what I want to do too. But so usually when his mind is going, I'm like, wow, I ain't thought about that, but I want to do that too.
Yeah, we gonna
so we
do it.
be in sync, but
Yo.
but we ain't gonna say it yet
Nah, don't
though.
put it out there.
We ain't gonna say it yet though, but I'm
Don't put it out-
excited
don't
because
put
I'm
it
like,
out there.
wow,
Don't
we
put it
gonna
out
do
there.
that,
We gonna
y'all.
do this, yeah,
We
for
gonna
real.
do that.
Yeah,
And
we gonna do
so
that.
when it happens, you're gonna be like, wow.
Yeah,
they
we'll
said they
tell you. We're gonna
that,
do
yeah.
it. We're gonna do it. But yeah. So I'm just waiting to see what's next, man. That's how I think. Like I feel like I don't feel like I'm done. Like I don't feel like God done. Like it's just I never feel like that.
Amen,
I got a high
somebody.
expectation of God than just for Him to be done at one little thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I can't wait to see what's next. Like for real, doors that's getting ready to open, stuff that's getting ready to happen, right? And then we literally don't even know it. Like this gonna be dope. Whew, it's gonna be big. But
Well, the Bible says if you are willing and able, you
Yeah.
will eat of the good of the land. And
Yeah.
we trying to eat of the good of the land.
For sure.
We in our
Got some
mid
beans.
40s. Am I almost late 40s? I'm almost late 40s.
yeah, we almost
He-
mid to late 40s.
Yeah,
though.
we
getting
mid
up
to
there,
late
y'all.
40s, yeah. So, I don't know how much time we got left on this world, but I think we may have more behind us than ahead of us.
Yeah.
I don't know what
Yeah.
God's plan, but we're
Yeah.
going to live this life.
For sure.
So, live your life.
Yeah, man. Don't be allowing that fear and apprehension.
Do
to
it scared.
Yeah, I say that a lot, but I didn't
If he
realize.
said right now, let's put our stuff, this house, this land on the market right now, even though we love it out here, and let's go. Look, I'm like, let's go. Bro.
Let's do it, because we never gonna make a move like this and then not going into a greater
Right.
one. So it'll have to definitely be this and more for me to even jeopardize
Right.
this. You understand?
Yeah, we going to right now.
Yeah,
We
so
love it out
if
here.
it ain't on this level or more, I ain't even about to do it.
Right.
Like that's just what it is.
But I'm just saying, wherever we gonna go, if you say let's go, I'm with you.
all right, man.
I'm trying to figure out how we gonna do it.
For sure, we got things working. We come, but yeah, I'm gonna.
But
get
we
back.
love it out here. You love it out here, baby.
I love it out here. I love it. I love the peace. I love the quiet. I love the serenity. I love the animals. I love. You hear that? Nothing. You don't hear no cars. You don't hear no cars.
Oh, no.
No ambulance. No shooting. And if you do, it's like a hunt type thing.
Oh, and it's a shoe range, not too far
It's a
over there.
shoe
And then
range,
we
law
got
enforcement.
we got a little makeshift shoe
Back
range
there, I
right
gotta.
there.
Yeah, I've been with a guy. I've been telling him I'm gonna get him down here to help us, but I gotta get everything in sync first. But yeah. So we're going into the fall months. The days are getting cooler, and it's just been dope days, man.
Yeah.
Like these been really awesome days. They've been cool. Waking up in the morning, cool. So I just want to see what the one in the fall bring. Nice, cool days. I can get out here and chill out, and get everything set up and kind of get in cruise control, you
Yeah.
know, the next 6, but it take hard work to get to that point, so I ain't there yet, I guess. But it's Larry, man.
And this is Teresa.
I appreciate y'all watching and following us at all
you,
time,
guys.
man.
Thank
Video, I know the
you.
video long, but I wanted to just give y'all an update of what we have going on for real, man. I'm gonna talk to y'all next time. Just for keep y'all.